We hear a lot about declining birth rates, often framed with negativity, but within the story, there's actually a remarkable success that is often overlooked and not very much discussed by the media, and that is the historic plunge in teen pregnancies. So forget the moral panics of the past decades. Today, having a baby as a teenager is increasingly rare in the US and much of the developed world. And this isn't just a statistic. This is a huge cultural shift and an economic shift with far-reaching positive consequences, including some that you may not expect. The US teen birth rates hit record lows of only 12.7 births per 1,000 females in 2024. That is a record low, a nearly 80% drop from its 1991 peak of 61.8. The world as a whole has seen yearly birth rates among teens fall about 35% from the years 2000 to 2024. Almost all regions are seeing declines of 25% or more since then, with regions like North America as a whole seeing a decline of about 70% since the year 2000. So what's sparked this change? A major piece is a cultural shift. For many young people today, becoming a parent at age 16 or 17 is understood to be a monumental challenge that can derail future aspirations. There's a greater emphasis on education and careers. Indeed, the percentage of high school graduates immediately enrolling in college was around 63% in 2024, a record high and reflecting a continued focus on higher education. And we should also acknowledge the influence that media plays. Shows like MTV's 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom likely played a big factor as well. These shows depict the difficult realities of teen parenthood, financial struggles, strained relationships, and missed opportunities. A 2014 study estimated that MTV's programming actually reduced teen births by almost 6% in the 18 months after the programs were introduced, accounting for about 1/3 of the overall decline in teen births during that period. Beyond media, there's increased parental involvement and more conversations about making babies and contraceptions, and this, coupled with vastly improved access to effective contraception, has been a game changer. Early data suggests that an 86% decline in teen pregnancy between 2007 and 2012 is due to increased contraceptive use. According to CDC data, nearly 99% of females experienced in baby making have used at least one contraceptive method. This decline isn't just a US phenomenon. Many developed countries have seen similar steep drops. In England, there was about a 70% decrease in births for women aged 15 to 17 since 2007. Canada shows that their fertility rates for those aged 15 to 19 declined about 80% since the year 2000. Now, let's connect this a bit to crime. Children born to teen mothers, particularly those facing economic hardship, statistically face a tougher road, including high poverty rates, and children of teenage mothers are more likely to do poor in school and have poor health outcomes. And while many children do well under young mothers, the average outcome creates a larger pool vulnerable to crime-inducing factors. One study found that sons of teen moms were more than twice as likely to be incarcerated compared to sons of mothers in their early 20s. The argument is that a significant reduction in children born to these higher risk environments, to teen moms, over time lower crime rates as these cohorts age. If fewer children experience the disadvantages associated with very young and very unprepared parents, fewer will likely be involved in crime 2 decades later as they grow up. This isn't about blaming individuals, but understanding where systemic risk comes from. It comes from desperation. And what we found is, with the drop in teen births, crime has gone down as well. The FBI reported that in 2024, crime fell by an estimated 10 to 15% compared to 2023 levels, with recent numbers showing that crime rates now are well under 50% of the levels they were in the 1990s. While crime rates fluctuate due to many factors like policing, economic conditions, the demographic impact of vastly fewer teen births, creating young adults with, on average, better life prospects is a compelling and often underappreciated contributor. For instance, the US property crime rate saw an overall rate down 2.5% according to the FBI. Looking at longer trends, violent crime rates saw a dramatic decline from their 1990s peak, a period that aligns with the maturing of cohorts born after the initial steep drops in teen pregnancies. And this isn't to say teen pregnancy is the sole reason crime is down, but it's a powerful piece of the puzzle. Fewer unintended births to very young mothers mean more young women finishing their educations and establishing themselves before starting families, leading to greater financial stability and better outcomes for their children. And these children, in turn, are more likely, on a statistical standpoint, to succeed. The economic benefits are substantial. An older 2011 study estimates that the U.S. taxpayer cost associated with teen childbearing is around $9.5 billion annually, a figure that would be much lower today given the continued decline. And more recent analysis confirms that teen childbearing has high costs for teen parents, their children, and society as a whole. So while broader discussions about teen birth rates often focus on future economic challenges, it's crucial to at least celebrate the monumental public health and societal achievement that the decline in teen pregnancies represents. It signifies healthier futures for young women, better starts for their children, and safer communities. And I'll go a step further. I think it's a testament to a generation becoming more future focused and aided by better education and contraception. The number of repeat teen births in the US also plummeted, with a 78% decrease from the recent highs in 2006 and 2007 to a historical low in 2024 for second and higher births. And this trend is one of the most significant positive social shifts of the past few decades. The news media doesn't necessarily like talking about positive trends like lower teen pregnancies and lower crime rates. The reason? Fear sells and fear gets more clicks, but it's a positive trend and it is one worth talking about. And it is a positive outcome that has saved taxpayer money, empowered young women, and given children a better start in life, and contributed to a safer world. It underscores that when young people get the tools, information, and the cultural cues to make informed decisions, the benefits spread throughout society. It's a powerful reminder that addressing root causes like improving opportunities for young people can have a profound and lasting positive effect on society. So, what do you think is the root cause of the falling teen pregnancy rates and the falling rates of crime? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This has been Blinded by Logic. Thanks for watching.